I don't think anybody truly understands how many children Soundwave has. So let's just go through them real quick, alright? I think that's fun. I think that's fair. Alright, so Ravage, Rat Bat, Buzzsaw, Frenzy, Rumble, and Laserbeam. And these are just the 86 ones. Yo, what's up and happy holidays from Unicron the Destroyer, everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at 86 Soundwave, but before anybody asks, here's the box. I got this off eBay. Yes, that's what that toy guy wrote. Alright, but in all seriousness, guys, I mean, I just want to dive right into the look of this guy. I mean, he just looks amazing. So much better than every other version we've gotten from Legacy and War for Cybertron. Like, this just surpasses all of those. And, I mean, he virtually has no kibble. I don't care what anybody says. I'm convinced this is part of the figure at this point, or part of the character, but the overall just look of this guy is amazing. The colors are vastly superior. His hands are kind of goofy. I don't know why I always thought he would have like the Megatron hands. It's just on one hinge altogether, which I don't really mind. He can still pull off the like Soundwave cassette launch thing. It's just kind of hard to get it with his double elbows, because my like secondary set are a little hard to get. But yeah, he can still do it. And you can do the flying pose now. I saw somebody say they were excited to do that with it. But I mean, let's just take a look at the accessories and then we'll get into the articulation and everything. So for accessories, he comes with his blaster, which pegs in, like the gun barrel pegs in for reasons, I guess, to store in cassette mode. And then his barrel, which is detachable if you want. I don't know why you would, but there's the option. And then as far as cassettes go, he comes with Buzzsaw, Laserbeak, and Ravage. And all three of these are new molds also. I would have preferred at least getting Rumble or Frenzy instead of Buzzsaw, but I mean, it is what it is. Beggars can be choosers, and in the grand scheme of things, this is still very much worth it. But articulation-wise, this guy, he's got pretty good articulation. So I guess we'll start with the upper body. So first off, I did want to mention there's no tab here. So his head does kind of go a little bit back, but like it's not too bad, so I don't really care. But for articulation, we have ball joint at the head, so you can get a 360. Pretty expressive side to side. Look that far up and that far down. So decent. Arm articulation, can do a full 360, goes over all the way out, like really far out. As I said before, technically a double bend at the elbow. He's got wrists, a full wrist rotation, and open and closing fingers. He's got a waist joint that can also do a 360. This does open. I don't know if that's articulation or not. Legs go all the way forward and all the way back, I'm happy to say. I do sometimes have an issue with this on my Soundwave, where his knee pad likes to get pushed in. There's nothing that really keeps it tabbed out, but it's overall fine. And then really good ankle tilt, and then knee bend is like perfect 90 degrees. So that's his articulation. I'm gonna have to push that back out, but overall, really solid articulation. So let's take a look at this guy in some poses. Alright guys, here we have 86 Soundwave in his cassette mode, and I mean, it's a cassette. Like, it's as good as it's gonna get for basically a box. I mean, I love it. It's spot on. You can put any of the cassettes in here. I don't have them transformed at the moment, but they can do that. You know what? I'll do it. Quick little transformation. The birds are the easiest. You just flip the head in, pull these two wing pieces forward, fold the feet up, and collapse the wings down. Boom, you got a cassette. So then you just slide it in there. Oop. Boom, cassette. And then you just push the button. I don't know if it's just my copy, but it has like a little, you can hear the spring in it. I don't know if that's picking up on camera, but yeah, vehicle mode. So now let's get him back into robot mode and check out some size comparisons. Alright, so here's Soundwave back in robot mode, and now I have some figures here for size comparisons. So first off, we have the previous version of Soundwave, which is the Legacy United. And as you can see, just like, look at the difference. Like, just the sheer color difference, the size difference, the bulk itself. He's like a whole head taller. The colors are nice and blue. Backpack's a little bigger. I don't really care though. And he just looks better in almost every aspect. So next up, we have Takara Dramatic Capture Series Starscream. I know this is like going to be replaced by a new mold soon, but I just wanted to show it off with how it currently looks. So back to back, Soundwave's like a head taller than Starscream. So front to front and side to side, you can see how much better and taller Soundwave is. Up next we have 86 Blaster. As you can see, they are essentially the same height. Overall, they look real nice together, especially with their vibrant colors. So back to back, side to side, front to front. Overall, these two look really nice if you want to display them in like a rivalry like type of setup, but just overall really good looking figures. And then last two, and my most favorite 86 figures, we have Studio Series 86 Optimus, who, as you can see, is still taller than Soundwave by, I'd say, about like half of a head, but just front to front, side to side, and back to back for those two. These two look really nice. The whole 86 line, I feel like the molds and colors are just great. And then last but certainly not least, we have Studio Series 86 Megatron. So as you can see, he is shorter than Megatron by about, I'd say, like Megatron, a whole head of Megatron shorter. But I mean, overall, not too bad. So side to side, front to front, and back to back. And yeah, so that's just been my look at Transformers Studio Series 86 Soundwave. Thanks for checking out the video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and happy holidays. I'll see you guys next time.